What's up, guys? Dennis Sullivan here, Sports Snippets, here to talk with you once again, fantasy baseball. This is my third attempt, my third video of all time on fantasy sports. I love fantasy sports. Want to keep these coming to you. They're fun for me to make. Want to keep moving along here. Talking to you mainly today about pitching. We're going to talk fantasy baseball, pitching, some guys I've been looking into. Thursday and Friday, actually, on my way to work, I was really digging into my phone on some stats and what's going on, and in part for my own benefit, really. Well, mainly for my own benefit. I'm in a head-to-head league and like to play the daily contest as well. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I picked up on. If you do like content of this particular video, go ahead, hit the thumbs up. You know, you can hit that thumbs up. That'd be awesome. And feel free to go ahead, subscribe to my channel as well. Sports Snippets with Dennis Sullivan. Now, guys, we got to talk here. Couple of pitchers definitely landing on my radar. I got five guys I want to talk to you about. All starting pitchers up first, only rostered in roughly 20% of head-to-head leagues going into today, actually. Saturday the 15th of May. Garrett Richards. Garrett Richards has definitely been trending in the right direction. Boston Red Sox starting pitcher. He's gone 6, 7, 5, and 7 innings in his last 4 starts. Not bad. He's pitched really well in 3 of his last 4 starts. The only so-so start was actually an 11-6 win on the road against Baltimore, where he would allow 4 runs, but he would go 7, and he picked up the win. In his last start, he dominated on the 13th at home against a good team in the A's. He would get the win, 6 innings, shutout baseball, 4 strikeouts. Guys, do not sleep on Garrett Richards. How long is it going to last? I have no idea, but he's playing for a really good team, a pretty good team there, and he's pitching well of late, really well. The next guy has completely come through for his team this year. He's pitched tremendous as of late, so tremendous he hasn't even allowed an earned run in almost 16 innings in his last 3 appearances. Rich Hill, Tampa. Now, the thing with him, he is getting picked up. I'm seeing here, he's rostered at only about 15% head-to-head leagues coming into this Saturday, but it's picking up, guys. People are taking notice. Home against the Yankees on the 13th, goes 6 2/3, no earned runs, 9 strikeouts. Home, or make that on the road against the A's. 6 innings, shutout baseball, gets a no decision. So he didn't allow any runs against the A's or the Yankees. Then he only goes 3, but they're 3 scoreless innings, no decision against Houston. Then he was a tough luck loser at home against the A's. He only allows 2 runs in 6 innings. They lose 2-1, 10 strikeouts for Rich Hill. So he has 10, 9, 4, and 4. But remember, one of those in strikeouts, his last 4 appearances, but one of those 4s, he only went 3 innings. And he's been pitching phenomenal, guys. Phenomenal as of late. His ERA now is, because he got off to a rough start, he's completely turned it around, right around 4.26. His whip is really good, 108. Now keep in mind, in 2020, he pitched pretty well, 3.03 ERA. Whip was good then too, 116. Guys, Rich Hill, catch him while he's hot. That might be more of like a daily contest guy. I mean, either way, even for your head-to-head league, do not sleep on Rich Hill. He's like 41, I think. And I was watching Rays. I was watching him pitch back a few weeks ago. So those are 2 guys right off the bat. Garrett Richards, Rich Hill, both pitching well. You might get good prices for them in the head-to-head. I'm sure you will, although that probably won't last for long. And in your head-to-head, they could still be out there on waivers. The next guy, Dinelson Lamet. Let's talk about him. We all know who he is. Dinelson Lamet, big name, San Diego Padres, big name guy, you know, ace of the team, Cy Young material in a sense, gets hurt to start the year. Okay, he's on the injured list, comes back, makes his first appearance on April 21st. Now here's what's happened. The Padres are being really careful with him. Now he's rostered. You're not going to find him in head-to-head. Good luck finding him on waivers. But really where you want to watch this guy is in the daily leagues, because here's the thing. He's got, in his first 3 appearances, they're only pitching him for 2 innings. 2 on the 21st, and like a regular starter. 2 more on May 4th, 2 more on May 11th, and he's scheduled to go on May 16th. Will it be another 2? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Will they let him go for 5, 6, 7? It still may take a little longer, but stay patient on him, because last year, as an example, in 69 innings pitched, his whip, walks, hits over innings pitched, was only at a .86. ERA 2.09 for Dinelson Lamet, who again is only pitching 2 innings an outing, guys. Only 2 innings an outing, but he's pitching really, really well. He's only allowed 1, in his career he's pitching really, really well. And this year, he's only allowed 1 earned run in actually those 6 innings that he's pitched. 1 earned run, and he's definitely due to get more work, guys. So just keep that in mind. Keep him on your radar, especially in the head-to-head, especially in the daily contest, because head-to-head, he's not going to be, I doubt you're going to be able to just get him off waivers. Next guy I like, here's an underrated guy for you, David Peterson. David Peterson for the New York Mets. He pitched better than I thought last season. Like, if you go to last year, guys, David Peterson in 49 2/3 had a 3.44 ERA, and his whip was really good, 121, and he was 6-2. This year, he had 1 bad start in his last 4, but the other 3 were pretty darn good. 7 1/3, where he only allows 2 runs against a good team in the Rays on the road, and then he got roughed up a little, inning and 2/3, allowed a couple of runs there. He got a no decision, actually. That was against Arizona, but then he pitched well at Philadelphia. 5 innings, only 1 run. And Boston, at home, he pitches well. He goes 6 innings, only allows 2 runs. So David Peterson, guys, this season, his ERA is coming down. It's still high, though, 4.86. You got to figure he's going to continue pitching pretty good, in my opinion. He's only rostered in like 12% in some leagues, 15% in some leagues. People are taking notice, though. They have to be, I'm pretty sure, right? His whip is good, guys. 126 this year, only 121 last year. He's going to help you. He could help you, especially in I like him in a head-to-head. I'm thinking of picking him up, actually. David Peterson, New York Mets. Last but not least, guys, the guy with a very interesting name, and I'm going to make my best attempt to get it right. Well, his first name's easy, Mike, and then it's Fulty Newitz, the guy that used to pitch for the Atlanta Braves, as we all recall. He is a good, interesting pick. He's an interesting play, and he's not rostered much, guys, in head-to-head. You're looking at 10% or less of the head-to-head leagues. He pitches at least 5 or 6 innings, and you look at his last 5 starts. He's gone 5, 6 2/3, 6, 5 1/3, and 6. What's not to like about that? He'll give you at least 5 or 6 innings. He allowed 3 runs in his last 2. Technically quality starts. and he got 2 no decisions in his last 2. He gets you about 4 or 5 strikeouts a game. He gets 6 a few times already this year. Nothing spectacular in the strikeout department, but he will get them for you. On the year, he is, let's see, real quick, guys, real quick. So he's at 4.60 ERA, but I think that's coming down. 136 on the whip, which is it's average maybe. It's okay. But he's doing all right. I mean, he pitched well too against Boston at home. Remember, he's pitching for a so-so team in the Rangers, who, you know, they could make a run, but he allows 2 runs in a game that the team won against Boston. And he pitched really well before the game before that. 5 1/3 against the Angels. He picked up a win. He only allowed 1 run in 5 1/3. He's not gonna like single-handedly win you the league, guys. But Mike Folty knew it. Give him a look. If you're in head-to-head, you could probably get him off waivers. Chances are decent you will get him off waivers in your head-to-head league. Oh, there it is. Looking for my notes. So that's the 5. Let's go. That's my 5 for now to watch. Fantasy baseball pitching. Let's recap. Garrett Richards, Boston. Rich Hill, Tampa, starting pitcher. Dinelson Lamet, starting pitcher. San Diego. And, of course, David Peterson, as mentioned. He's got pretty good walks, hits, innings pitched, or whip. He pitched well last year. He's coming around this year. What's not to like about David Peterson? And Mike Folty knew it's a little bit more of a long shot, but at the same time, you're going to probably get him for pretty good value in your daily contests. And he could definitely be out there in your head-to-head league. Get him on waivers. I mean, you know, he's been around the league for a while. He had some success there with Atlanta. He's not going to win the Cy Young, but hey, if you're looking to fill a gap or fill a spot, consider Folty. I think that's what they call him, like in the notes. In the notes, like his nickname, you know, when you see the notes there on his progress or his overview. So consider Folty. So guys, that's all for now. Dennis Sullivan, Sports Snippets. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. We will talk again during the week, fantasy baseball, but that's my starting pitching vibe. Catch a few guys under the radar as we now head into the second half of May. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye for now.